In today's world, there are so many factors that controls us as humans. So my question is, what controls you? Is it money? Is it friendship? Is it family or education or psychological trauma? This program seeks to educate, entertain, and empower you to know the difficulties when they arise. Join me, Miss Payne, on Foca TV this and every Fridays and Sundays, exactly 10 a.m. to 10:30 a.m. I say regardless of who you are, something must control you. Hello viewers, good morning. You are welcome to What Controls You on Foca TV. I'm your host, Miss Payne, and today we are going to talk about social media. Yes, today we are talking about social media. I guess something popped into your mind when I mentioned social media. So wait for me as we bring our guest onto the show to talk about social media. He is a prominent person and he is old enough to talk about what goes on into the social media, what we have to do and what we don't have to do, and the advantages and the disadvantages of social media, what social media has done or helped our system or our life. So today we are going to talk about a lot. I know you will learn a lot of things. So call your friend to come and sit back and watch us as we talk about social media today. Before we introduce our guest to you, we are going for a quick break. When we come back, we will delve into today's edition.
This show is proudly brought to you by Ohineba Ghana Rice, Amen Mat, Becky Bell Homemade Pizza, Debbie's Collection, Ma Docker's Pastries, Pizzeria Food Delivery.
Hello viewers, you are warmly welcome back from this short break. As I said earlier, we have a guest in our midst and he is a media marketer. And when we talk of social media, I know he knows a lot about social media. That's why we brought him into our studio to talk about social media with us. His name is Mixstick. I know you are finding it difficult to mention his name. I also found it very difficult to mention his name. His name is Mixstick. Yeah, he is a media personnel and a marketer. So, Mixstick.
Yes, dear.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Should I look at you or should I look at the camera?
You can choose to look at the camera or look at me.
You are more prettier.
Okay, thank you.
Alright.
Mixstick.
Yes, dear.
Today we are talking about social media.
Do you know I've won 2 awards on Focus Social Media Awards?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's very nice.
Focus Social Media Awards. I've won 2 awards.
Oh, okay.
And I won.
Oh, congratulations.
One time I won the most active. Thank you. The most active user. And then secondly, I won. I think the best promoter also something, and then
okay.
as well I won best record label. So I have 3.
Okay, so
and my artist also won best female artist.
wow, that's very nice. Congratulations to all of them and you as well. So how long have you been in the media?
Since 2012.
Really?
Yes,
It's been a very long time.
Yeah, it's been a very
10
long time.
years.
Yeah.
Okay, so
I was introduced to Facebook in 2008. It had come through just about some 6 months.
Really?
Yeah, when a friend in the US who had lost my contact
introduced Facebook to you.
Yeah. When she got my contact, she was like, there is this new thing around that can keep us network and connected for a very long time.
Oh,
The
okay.
name is Facebook. Sign on, it's a nice thing.
Oh,
So
okay.
then I had this Yahoo mail.
So, so how was the feeling being on Facebook for the first time?
What happened was initially I found it awkward. Because before then I was on High Five. High Five came before Facebook.
Hey, I know she's social media.
Yeah.
I don't even know about that.
Yeah. Maybe you are pretty much younger. High Five came 2003, 2004.
Hey.
High Five was there. I was on High Five and we used to chat with pals across border.
Okay.
And I had some friends in the US during High Five.
Okay.
And it got to a point when the hurricane, when the hurricane came through, a lot of people lost a lot of friends because people moved
from different places to
in the US. But that time High Five was more active for people who were in the US, but we were connecting with the US people more.
Okay. So how would you compare that High Five to Facebook?
High Five was more or less like a direct thing. Even we had Yahoo Messenger. We had High Five.
Yeah.
Yahoo Messenger was like instant messaging. It was what WhatsApp is now. And then the High Five is what Facebook has improved now.
Oh, okay.
So what we were doing is you go and pick the person's email from High Five. You understand? Then you connect to the person on Messenger, on Yahoo Messenger. That was the communication point. Because High Five didn't have chat.
Oh, okay.
Like you didn't have the High Five chat wasn't direct like the way the Yahoo Messenger chat was. So around that time, it was easier. It was very accessible because the person you are chatting with is the person.
Oh, okay. So you are trying to mean that there weren't any fake people around.
Most times the idea of using people's identity to scam wasn't really for High Five, the social media time. Because that time, the only way people could use people was, let's say, if the person is chatting, the negatives, like if the person is chatting them, the person can use a female. To like a male will be chatting maybe a male and then use a female. So you come behind the webcam. So the female will be behind the camera and then the male will be doing the chatting. So if it's like it's supposed to be a verbal communication, then the woman will be the one talking. So there were stuff like the messenger video and then the Skype were there around that time. So it was a lot of 3 or 4 things like before you can get the communication
So mistake, a quick one. How was that? Then times that was the social media you people were using. So how
availability of computer then times
was hard.
You have to go to the cafe
before you can chat.
Before you can get access. You don't have laptops, you don't have computers, you didn't have. So it was only the internet cafes that had laptops and computers and the internet. You understand? So I would move from home, go and look for cafe. Sometimes you go, the place is full up. You have to take a number and wait for someone to. So access was very difficult.
Oh, okay. So I want to know how those social media handles were controlling you people when at your time.
At our time.
How was it controlled?
We were not sleeping.
How? Why?
Okay. At our time, we were not sleeping.
Okay.
What happens is the time difference. So the person will be at work. The time the person will be at, let's say, if you are at work, the person will be sleeping.
Oh, okay. So more running shift.
Like your friends might be in the US, like I was saying, and the time zone shows that if I am working, my friend is asleep.
Oh, okay.
And the communication point was direct messaging.
Yeah.
So if the person is not behind the computer, You can't get access to the person to chat with.
Oh, okay. So, which means you've had the experience of the old social media and now social media.
I've been involved in social media since Yahoo Messenger till now.
Okay, so how can you compare the old social media to now social media? What's the difference now?
The difference is now it is accessible.
Okay.
And
easy to get.
And they've managed to group a lot of the different things in one. You understand?
Okay.
Previously, we need to sign into our 3 different accounts. You have to sign into Skype, you sign into Messenger, and sign into High Five. So when you get a friend who is your match, we're using match. So the person will look through your pictures and things and see if they want to be your friend. Look at your age group and everything. They want to be your friend, then they will add you. Then say, oh, chat me on Messenger, MSN. Then the person will leave you their email. Then you connect. If you want to do a video call, they say, let's link up on Skype.
Oh, okay. So
you understand?
So
exactly. So it is different for different. So you have to have access to all the 3 millions or 4 millions before you can have a good interaction with one person. So it was stressful.
But now
it's easier.
How?
Those days it was stressful, so we quite a ball. There's a way. You'll be
no time for that. Okay.
Me maybe do free my bread. Me ba meda. Me phone na internet so. It is a person go internet same san free cafe.
Oh, okay.
Then you smell log in MSN. That's Yahoo Messenger. Now I log in. Me pe computers need go anywhere come. Any webcam until I say, oh sorry, who train and the panel is webcam. Oh sorry, and so I got computer or webcam.
Oh, okay.
And so I wait to the it's not a stressful, it's not encouraging crowd.
But it's the idea.
Yes, it's a phone or camera. A video chat, a instant messaging, and a sense profile, read now one app. Into see I don't have a phone or maybe wait me. I had your open the video now. You don't need a webcam to connect to your phone or your laptop to do that.
Okay.
Say a chat now. You have your Facebook Messenger or WhatsApp. Quick, now. I am very accessible, and at the same time, I am very dangerous also.
I say, "Oh, they're dangerous, no, you're very cool." But answer no. It's here for me. Say you want to hear more. I know you people want to hear more because we share old one, any new one now. When you experience, into no. Meaning some person won't say assembly air course or social media and then and candidate and send a letter. But answer no. My try and when I am come right bar and send a or high and then mistake ever come once. Yeah, basis here.
My memories, my signals, deletion, destruction, I don't want it to end.
This show is proudly brought to you by Ohineba Ghana Rice, Amen Mat, Becky Bell Homemade Pizza, Debbie's Collection, Ma Docker's Pastries, Pizzeria Food Delivery.
My memories, my signals, deletion, destruction, I don't want it to end.
Yo, mi mama kwaba eba what controls you. Na answer na ye be break no na ye ka social media ho asem. Enka ne tete senia na ye use social media. Any sesi anso senia na ye use social media. Na mistake e ka asem bi o say sesi a social media no aye bibi e wo ho. Na che se ensem wo ho. Enti no mistake. Answer a break now what can say this say social media now is dangerous. How dangerous it is right now?
Who said first now? Yeah, I brought phone back.
Hey.
Oh, I didn't want to come.
I saw crazy another topic.
Said first, then you did about phone ban.
No more then.
If you are we are lucky, or you do or best no dollars. And I say, yeah, or the door goes now, or beat me about the worry walk.
That is a relationship.
And I ban soon, any pair, and then I will wait mine. But as I tell you, almost reveal the identity, you know, extra. Where Sana, a Bema Nipano, like Pawon say, Nippon or me, or what they reach on me being common. Correct.
No fake.
No fake. It will email the man I will email. Nippon picture looking near my name. I will say, eat, pepe, not just a scene, only why they edit it out. We are lucky, or best $100 a car. Walk West here.
And you will tell no way.
$1 time here, a time in the party can be a yard $1 no hurricane. Oh, but I have friends, David Munia, they got lucky.
How dangerous it is right now, and then social media.
And then go for fake identities in the door. Fake identity because we will beat me for far. We want to access to the world as information.
Miss Payne. Miss Payne. I am Payne. Payne. Payne.
Okay, house of Payne. Payne, my movie the house of Payne. Payne.
Okay.
Alright. Miss Payne. Let me try and make
We see a profile, you see different identities.
and
I'm saying
we
information.
Miss Payne. Who account to social media.
Information is good.
Bibia or Nibia now. Obi betia we bia Kenya. Already away na anything. Honestly, because of our phone ya we see bibia because all access need to. Honestly, that every still Kenya on we say or Miss Payne.
And then I carry me assembly. I said and say we know we use celebrities fan.
What more? And American. For first, you know, which means yes, I go so we use we email, we log in, we BBR, so we use BBR and send it to which mean any pan login, which mean any pan email, which mean but it's there. With the number here, pen or pack. No, like I am very accessible and I am very dangerous.
Okay, so are you trying to tell us, many viewers say, can you not security near tight to say?
Oh, yeah, can not security near that, but then also. If you answer about a cafe, you can log in, ways, you can bread. But I said, if I need to feel no phone, who bet me a create account? Hey, first, who bet create account? If I now we see, the bet, that's a power bread, won't call school, but I should go on my won't call school that, but obey me. Facebook account is the crowd. Who need that going to become trouble?
Okay, Yembra mixtape. Yeah, no paper. Yembra youthful so. Yeah, me say youthful. Do you think say social media you see it the right way and I say yes and because I'm getting now
send availability.
And I say
and into Obia crash social food. Even answer our better phone, not Facebook WhatsApp.
And you was up by WhatsApp.
Me, you say it's say we are and I'm a friend.
Okay, it's not just say, yeah, you to know, and I'm saying security in your tight.
And availability now is accessible.
So, do you think, so we Papa?
We are parents.
We are parents, good. We are parents. And at what age now would the phone be put out by now we introduce social media?
And then he said, it was a free parental guidance. BPR or ethics, nhyehyɛ ne mu mmra ɛwɔ ho as a parent maybe awɛ papa woyɛ maame wɔ deɛ wopɛ sɛ wo ba esua ɛyɛ daakye na ɛwɔ sɛ wɔkyerɛ no free time hɔ ne osua wɔn ebi a yɛn no mu no ɛde yɛbrɛ yɛsua yɛn kwan si yɛn ma yɛbɛ mba ɛbrɛ kosua ne mu sua ne sɛ deɛ ɔmo pɛ sɛ ɔmo sua ne kɛkɛ ɛwɔ sɛ ebi a wokyerɛ no laptop sɛ wokyerɛ no o wei wokɔ a aha no nyɛ aha no yɛ see what I say nti no sɛ deɛ ɔpɛ sɛ osua adeɛ no ɛno ɔde bɛsua ɔde bɛyɛ den ɛbɛyi nti ɔbɛhu yi so
wei deɛ meyɛ sɔre metwa wa no wohu sɛ nkwaraa no yɛ aso yɛ den ɛna akwaraa nso wokyerɛ ne a na ɔno nso ɔhyehyɛ bi yɛyɛ inquisitive nti no at what age na do you think say ɛsɛ sɛ akwaraa kuta phone na ɔbɛtumi akɔ social media on his own and on her own parent bi ambem awudwe sɛ ɔyɛ safe
akwaraa nya duru bɛɛ me no hwɛ me mba na mpɛ sɛ ebi odu bɛyɛ 12-13 ɛna mɛta gɛte social media man but there are a lot of things I'm person me train myself. They said me train me about how to be industrious.
Okay.
What yes, person me train me said yeah. Obetimi aya ade. Ebia me talent or talent be person me gumi me back talent. Ebia say your ba no person me man na sua tie.
Okay.
And I say what I remember we sua a skill.
Okay.
Until by the time we need 12 now, she might introduce other things I until by the time we need to something, no was skill be there.
Okay.
If you are on this side, maybe improve skill no over one.
Okay.
Now, what they are with media marketing one selling side.
Okay, so
if you are on the motor, Nama was sharing by the time we need 10, 12. Let's say we meet social media, they are promoting. Me by me look as a crime account in my baby.
Oh wow.
Then was social media page. I mean the me back. I tell you you na me tia say me team kwama. Oni abehia page you know. Say them are building you na ma transfer again.
No so they are here you know. So which means social media no enye chatting nko.
Yeah, any ska wo mu.
Sir.
Hey, it's me ma obi online. Now wa ma media sika be ta isi
bacho sisi a bebe ye do ne die se wunti a mesrɛ mo wasomra ha edu sika se me de wa no na me pɛ edu sika se sa social media enye course ne video course ne chat ne nko awo eni hia me ha ne ye nko ha ne enye no nko ye di nya sika nso enti ne mixtape e be kyerɛ ye kwan a ye be fa so edi social media Enyaska. Yaka social media, your Facebook nkwa, your WhatsApp nkwa, your Instagram, your Twitter, your Yahoo, YouTube, TikTok, YouTube. Like social media is very like no me now into no yet sa social media handles ni nyaska and na mixtape ebe che no but answer na no ye ntwa ye ho kakra bi ye ba mixtape ebe che kwa ye fa social media enyaska menko bebia
My memories, my signals, deletion, destruction. I don't want it to end.
This show is proudly brought to you by Oheneba Ghana Rice, Amen Mat, Becky Bell Homemade Pizza, Debbie's Collection, Ma Docker's Pastries, Pizzeria Food Delivery.
My memories, my signals, deletion, destruction. I don't want it to end.
Hello, you're welcome back from this short break. Answer your record break and now you can send the break. Aha, Foka TV. What controls you so and I Miss Payne and I'm me interview me chiche me papa no so back can secret or social media myself like in some social media what you are saying. It's mixtape. Na ensemble na waka ebu se wentimi anhwa ahyese na wobetimi akwa later. But see, I do baby as I want to evidence. Mixtape ever share a fast on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, any other social media handles meaning in Yeska. It's a mixtape. To say you discuss it.
Well, your favorite be a numbers game, and the Padua on Mudi Wichi.
Oh, okay.
The Padua on Mudi Wichi. What I say, and impressions. What I say, the Padua, any impressions. Impression is just a maybe a dear all come once and a bit in you. The Padua, a bit in
It's you, and
a bit too on and you sharing tea, because if you are a friend reach, impressions is based on reach. In say a poster in Troya, Nipa in a kind.
other countries and so.
Just say social media, say much social media, where say and one a country on its own, a zuni, or Pia was to be. I want to say, no, I need what I said on the medium, Nipa in a their way. Yet me the trunk. Yeah, it's a YouTube channel, now Muya Madi YouTube or subscription points of 1,000. And 4,000 watch hours. Let's just say if I subscribe to 1,000, no matter 4,000 hours. And yet seconds and you need to. Who can hour, 1 hour, 2, 3, 4,000 hours. Our my friend, the best at a friend monetization. YouTube and Cassava sending message say, "We channel here to sell monetize our business continue." Yes, our process is when you're creating trial. And here about Facebook or media, TikTok or media, Instagram or but Instagram na me. So for Instagram they maintain monetization here, but Facebook there you saw my or media. Aside this few ones are on monetizing. Your back into a friend promotion. So, put me a year now, month for myself. For about page, almost a year on my cover best at teacher. I said, promote my day. We are which 9,500, 250, depending on who Nipa do I which influencer. And now TikTok for the cassette. Omuji artists pay 3,000 cities, and so normal promote your minimum. It's because one building influence over a period of time. Sa influence now man probably pray for you. It is on the way to my trouble. Will benefit to you and the Bema what Chianiska. It is cardiac, but when you should be in so a month for DHD.
How?
You are one. We better that house. We got to pay you.
I know yes, scammers. No.
Scam me fraud. Say me now. Say it. Young couple partner. I was here, my mom for me one year. And now, I tell you, it's a spirit. Say, we need. We now we find a best come man. Ever for ourselves. Because. Say the more we are, we yes can let us away more, we yes come more, we yes come more. Oh, new coin password. But say, we yes can swap, we yes can, but and else I didn't know we are moon twice, yes, live video say very dangerous. Or baby on more live video, boys. Hey, wait now, wrong. Hey, no, said on way on.
Now coming back home once and once and for wrong,
say. Sadia na put na building numbers na emo say channel go for pay ya we yen sa no because e run for why do you plan possible say says as a spiritual why do you possible say like baby I want when you can say oh wrong because obi e bisa una wo ye na e o ne dia wo so ye wo de no wo be ro be tell ma wo be na why ni ma basa be afi na wo why do you be ba wo say oh I dare me but na why you
Enti sano and nesano. Open a damn pan or like waiting your catcher you.
Everybody is trying to build numbers. Obia per se, the pound follow. To be a yet the every powerful in the way. Obi on more for they say, make a drama, Sama, the way follow. We go say, say me can you want some ebe follow me we say me ka ba go mo say my ebe follow obi ani de o pese o ye ba bi so on feel say e say mba no on feel say be ma hu o mo sere ho a ana o mo fu ho a on be follow on yes say o be run ni na onya more followers
Now the Niska.
E bi ko anya twi wo
And no ye.
Like Saturday, I'm out for a mom pressure. Hey, we have before. Hey, we see the feel. We look for Sanya man there, with there. And like it is caused by emotional and psychological problem. What I say? Hey, be a nippon, baby, on attention. On love, like if you are fun, feeling lonely.
Okay.
Nti one person already depressed in
No, they are social media.
So this idea, man. But and can there no circumstances I will say people should reach out to people. Don't say who are down for being like on check nipa try and engage the person. Maybe when in private, oh, you are beautiful. Or by your own person, man, like one person can share obi tina baby no ni chat no ka say nipa ba akwa na de bia o kan dey say ni we ni fe ni we say at least e ka oni san nipa ni te san e ma na obe esi but obi anka na ekopie e wo social media le be wa post picture bi no obi mu yo ka say chale uta tu we sa o say we pa na e start say e ni dia e be ma wa ye mo
na okoboni oh okay
na say no be issue okay no mo be on dey say dey on betina abo am we issue
and then komo na ye de emre so eko na social media one year stadia obey addicted to social media ebi mu grant mean that because omo chatting ebi mu ntimi that because omo train time bi a on dey share videos
you say dey be ma mean that I mean social media you know just say scarce
oh okay that is you
then na media di ma pa we ntwa me a me yam
oh okay I know you
be ma mean that let's just say you na me yam Minyas County.
Oh, okay. Okay. Enti mistake there no de yes kasema social media push ni ma na nyashi. Ba ye YouTube bi mu no videos inti na ebi mu ye ti any attention.
Ade e be ma amanfo aka bibia fa de omo ye. O video na amanfo hey mu video bi na be feel let me Tanzania man keke attention.
Okay, mistake I can't say me na ya make you know say there be attention. Attention it no say social media no so as I say we share who you so as I say we are very cautious of it and send you over and you say we can because and then I will be or china be it will bounce back to you ebe follow and follow will crowd next generation na eba as I say we make sure say what prepare a pine papa ama omo send ya be omo ba omo mbre na hwe say wo ba enyi na oba beto na ne ma social media wa na kane no aworo ne ho ne niema eni nye fe what ya say enti social media no ye use no wono kwan so a eye and then my bonnet so over a share me and I very careful with the scammers and then one papa. Munya very careful and I say who share personal information on social media and so and you say very careful because what china be one share na you do with chi afasa kwan na so aba be chin wa bra we name that enti no jumede no aha e na emre be my kwan ama ye die na midin arane Miss Payne aha Focus TV na we what controls you and then kasafa social media ho na da sende ya besa kasafa different issues ho na se uwa assembly ebisa ubetimi a comment na wo de wasam aba the next week na ye be hia no me de wasam ne beti dwa na ya kasa fa ho na bibia aye fine me da aboafo nyina ase me da me camera woman me camera woman Deblin ase me da Mr. Frank Foka Mixtic ye da se wo ba ye amadumedi aye fefefe me ti obi bia a o hwe me na efuesa me da wase de ata mechi mama zidumezi mezabewi me do bi biara se da sende ye be hia